Can we reflect on the time you were shot?
Yes.
How old were you?
I'll say probably 17 going into 18. 18, I would say 18.
And where were you shot?
In my ankle. My ankle.
What happened in the situation that led to that?
It's a store. It's sit on Northside Drive. I know you on road past it like 30 times. Like as soon as you pass that new Chevron right at the top of North Avenue, it's a little white store that sit right here, right there. We was sitting at the store across the street from the apartments. I ain't gonna never forget it. It was just two niggas, they older heads though. One of them had just got out of jail. He was eating some JR cricket. We was sitting like on a little brick wall. We sitting down right here, me and my homeboy Mario recording it. I never forget he recording the whole situation. One of the guys walked up and grabbed one of the wings. I had the other guy plate. He like, you tripping, nigga, nigga, you trying me, this ain't no motherfucking chain gang. He go crazy, like, we young, so we like, what the fuck, he going slap, so he get his plate to his girl. When he get his plate to his girl, he stop, he calm down, he tell him he act like it's over with, so he dap him down, like, bro, it's all good. When he dap him down, this some real OG shit. When he dap the nigga down, he spin him around, put him in the yoke. I'm telling this shit like a real movie, Small. This shit like a real movie. When he slap him around, put him in the yoke, man, my homeboy like, what the fuck? So he choking him. He like, yo, nigga, don't motherfucking know. Put your motherfucking hand in my box, nigga. This ain't no motherfucking, we ain't in the chain gang or blah. That's what I say. So the other nigga, he choking for real, like, hell no, he good. So he hit the other nigga who was choking, he like, man, his brother walked up. He like, you tripping, man, let him go. He let him go. So he pushed him. So he got down catch it, bro. He trying to catch it, bro. So I'm looking at my homeboy like, what the fuck? So he like, he blowing, he like him. So the guy who just got choked, he played out like, damn, my bad, bro. I'm sorry, nah, I mean, I wouldn't even never did nothing like that. Nah, I mean, we chilling. He eased off now. He got a gray two-door Pontiac. I ain't gonna never forget this shit, man. He eased off. We sitting on Northside Drive. I swear, I'm the only person that had a gun on me. We standing right there. The gun had to have 4 bullets. It had to have 4 bullets. No exaggerating, that motherfucker had 4 bullets. So when he choked, we see his car come up Northside Drive, like coming up toward their way. So when it come up, it bust a U-turn. When that motherfucker bust a U-turn, everybody like standing behind me, cause ain't nobody else got them. I'm the only one got a gun, so I'm standing on the curb like this. So when he bust a U-turn, this the store behind us. This the whole store, the whole wall. Just say that's the store. That's the curb. When you go, you can go around the corner right there. That's the street. We standing on it. He busted you. So when the car come back past, everybody, man, fuck, we looking in the car. He ain't in the car. So everybody turn this way. When we turn this way, the car going on past. He not in the car. He could pop up behind over there, fast. I'm talking about he behind. It's shit like a real movie. Like he make his car. He tell whoever driving, come up, bust you. When they bust the U-turn, our whole focus turn anyway. So he behind them. He just get the hand. So I hit back. The bullet was going so fast. When them before I feel that shit hit me. When it hit my takeout across the street, I'm running all the way across the street. It was another. The guy standing at the end at the bottom of our apartment with a book bag on. So, you know, when you get through shooting, it jammed. I pointed at it. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? I'm shot. He like, I ain't doing that. He had to just been driving the great car. He had to. I knew it was him. So one of my young niggas, he so hot, he running toward the gunfire. When he run down like him, boy, I just got hit. So he take me on down through the apartment. I get in that shit. They go get the girl who I was talking to. She called, she was like, man, my friend just pulled off. So she pulled right back up. I get in her back seat. We coming out the apartment. I ain't know nobody else got hit. I just knew I got hit. So I see like 4 different ambulances right now. So I'm like, what the fuck? That many people got hit? So it was like 3, 4 people got hit that day. I go into the hospital and shit. I go down there, they ask me questions. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I'm at the store, a nigga just pull up and hit, you know what I'm saying? Get the hint, I don't know what happened. So I figure out later on, like when I get out of the hospital, I figure out the guy who choked the nigga, his girl got hit, 2 junkies got hit, and another nigga got hit. So it was like, me. It was like 5 people got hit that night. And all that shit was just crazy, just off. That just goes to show, man, that shit can just happen. He put his hand in that man's plate, and he choked it, man. Home plate like it was all good, eased off, and came back and took care of business. That's just how fast that shit can happen. You know, like and just blink like that. That shit happened so fast. But yeah, that shit was crazy.
Now, when you initially get shot, what is that, for somebody that's never been shot before, what does that feel like? What is the actual feeling of the bullet penetrating?
Sensation, you know, that shit is crazy. Like, that shit, bro, you don't want to feel it. It gonna make you, it's so crazy, man, you can get scraped, right?
Grazed.
It just, yeah, you can get grazed. It's just the thing about it, you were just being panicked. People just going panic, and that shit'll fuck you up, just panicking, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit, if you panic, that'll fuck you up too, you know what I'm saying? So, don't panic, just be calm. If you ever happen, just be calm as hell as you can, just breathe. That's all they kept, just breathe. That's all I did. I just laid back like, man, I'm good. That shit burning like hell though, boy. I'm like, baby, get me there. Like, she like, baby, I'm driving fast as I can. Like, man, I'm like, man, get me there. Like, I'm over exaggerating shit. Like, that's it though. That shit hurt though. It hurt like fuck. And every time it rain, you gon' feel it.
Was there any numbness with your foot? Did you feel like, oh man,
yeah, like
I might lose my foot?
No, I never thought that. I just knew it was gonna be fucked up. Like my heel, like every time, like they had to stuff it like with some shit. It was fucked up. Like it went through my ankle and came out the bottom of my foot. So like they had to stuff the bottom of my foot with some shit. So I just knew like every time like it rained or some shit, it was gonna hurt. But every time it's about to rain or it rained, it hurt like fuck.
What was the recovery process like? Did they have to do any type of surgery, or did they just patch it up?
They got the bullet out the same night. Put the cast and shit on. The worst shit is them crutches. Like walking with them, that shit is man. That shit.
Not used to it.
What? Hell no. And I was still trying to do all the same shit. Like I'm in the mall on crutches, bro. That shit was, boy. I was tired of it. Hell no, that shit hurt though. Hey.
But you didn't have to learn how to walk again or nothing?
No, I was right back on that shit though, right back, like, bucking, like. Cause even with the crutches, like, they had my foot up, so like, I still be, like, on my tippy toes, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really just recover how I was supposed to, you know, you ain't gonna never do that.
Did you ever go to the club with the crutches on or anything like that?
Yeah, right back in the club. Yeah, I was right back in the club. I done been through a lot of shit, man. So much shit. Just look back on it and be like, I'm blessed. I found a route. I escaped out that shit. That shit crazy, man.
Very lucky.
I'm so focused. Like, I don't think about it now. Like, when I wake up, all the thing I think about is studio. Like, studio. Get there. Studio. Like, back then, it was just think streets, fucking, get some money, smoking, lean. I don't think about nothing but studio. I got something to do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not 18 anymore.
Hell no.
Now, how long did the recovery process take for you? From the time you got out of the hospital to get rid of the crutches?
I can minus some shit.
Back to normal. No limp?
No, right back. Right back on it.
What about like running and stuff? Can you do any of that stuff like regular?
Everything back regular. It ain't. It just hurt when it rained. Like I had wires before. Like my whole jaw was wired before. Like,
oh, okay.
So like I was in the club with that shit, like smoking all that shit. 3 months, your shit wired down. Bro, I don't feel like ain't nobody been through some of the shit I done been through. I'm just blessed, dog. I just thank God so much. Like, man.
Somebody watching this may have gotten shot themselves. Obviously, where anybody gets shot can be different, or the magnitude of the injury could be different, but just generally speaking, somebody recovering from a gunshot wound, any advice, any do's or don'ts you would tell somebody recovering from a gunshot wound?
If you gotta go through physical therapy, if it's that worse, please make sure you go do that. Like, you got to go, like, that shit work. Make sure you do that. Make sure you get all the rest you can get, man, until you get back to 100%. That's it.
Now, when you talk about physical therapy, I've actually done an interview with somebody that recovered from a gunshot injury, and they kind of bucked the physical therapy situation.
And I got a little homeboy did the same thing like that.
And they have issues now.
And they told my little homeboy like he probably could have walked again if he would have went through with the physical therapy, but he didn't. But he's, I mean, so it's crazy. Like, if you do, please go through with that. Follow through with that.
I've also heard some people it's a financial thing.
Yeah.
Some people have to come out of pocket and pay for physical therapy, and they might have not had enough money, and they kind of just bucked it off, and now they're paying for it in other ways.
If that the situation, then I can relate. And you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. But if not, then take you at the physical therapy, man, because they're gonna get you right.
Now, being shot, going to the hospital, crutches, all that type of stuff, that comes with a bill, a medical bill.
Yeah.
Did you have
Medicaid?
Okay.
My mom was always on that.
So there was some sort of insurance already.
5 boys, we all got insurance. Medicaid.
Hindsight 2020. I probably know your answer to this question, but I don't know. Hindsight 2020, do you think this situation could have been avoided, you getting shot, or it was just like wrong time, wrong place for you?
Wrong time, wrong place.
Kind of impossible to avoid.
Right. You never know how it's going to happen, so you can just say wrong time, wrong place. You never know when it's going to happen, so yeah, wrong time, wrong place.
Did you view life differently after that?
Hell yeah, like, that's when I know it can happen like this. Like, you got to watch your surroundings. Like, you can't take no situation for granted, even if it ain't you. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause even, like, we ain't had nothing to do with it, but it's 5 people that got shot that didn't have shit to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta look at life differently. Like, this shit can happen to anybody. It can happen in the blink of an eye.
And you could have also gotten shot in the chest.
It could have been worse, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I of course, like, and you know what, my mom, grandma, aunt, they gonna beat your ears up, but it's just a close call, God trying to tell you something, get out of these damn streets. You know how that goes, so you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at life differently, just watch your surroundings and don't take no situation for granted, because it can happen like that.
You know, but when you had said that you had gotten shot and you talked about kind of your rough upbringing here and there, I thought it was going to be a way worse story than what you kind of just laid out. That's pretty crazy.
Like what?
Like, I thought maybe it was a street situation, like a street transaction or something like that.
Crazy,
I didn't know it was like you were just pretty much a bystander,
yeah,
like
we
an
right here
innocent
chilling.
bystander.
Yeah, we right here chilling, and that's how that shit. That's how you know, like, that's what woke me up. That shit can happen.